In 1988, the world witnessed one of the most spectacular Olympics in history. South Korea, a rapidly developing nation at the time, hosted this grand event. But did you know that the Seoul Olympics were also marked by political drama, doping scandals, and incredible moments? Let's dive in. In the 1980s, South Korea underwent a significant transformation, both economically and politically. After a long period under authoritarian rule, the country began transitioning toward democracy. On September 30th, 1981, Seoul was selected as the host city for the 1988 Summer Olympics, receiving 52 votes, defeating Nagoya, Japan, which secured 27 votes. Hosting the Olympics was seen as a golden opportunity to showcase the nation's progress and stability on the international stage. It also symbolized Korea's political and economic transformation. Although student protests erupted before the Olympics, the government managed to maintain stability throughout the event. After Seoul was chosen as the host city for the 1988 Olympics, North Korea requested to co-host the event. They wanted 11 out of 23 sports to be held in their territory, along with a separate opening and closing ceremony. However, the International Olympic Committee, IOC, only offered a small portion of their request, leading to a deadlock in negotiations. North Korea, still in a technical state of war with South Korea, refused and boycotted the event. Due to ideological differences and the lack of diplomatic relations, North Korea was unwilling to participate in an event hosted by South Korea. In solidarity, several of North Korea's allies, including Cuba, also boycotted the 1988 Seoul Olympics. Other countries such as Ethiopia, Albania, Seychelles, Nicaragua, and Madagascar also did not participate in the event. The 1988 Seoul Olympics also introduced new innovations, including the debut of table tennis as an Olympic sport. This edition was an effort by the IOC to accommodate sports with a large fan base, especially in Asia. Meanwhile, tennis returned to the Olympics after a 64-year absence. The 1988 Seoul Olympics was the last edition where amateur boxing used the traditional scoring system before switching to an electronic scoring system in the next Olympics. This change was made to enhance objectivity and transparency in boxing judging. Several sports also implemented stricter qualification systems to ensure that only the best athletes competed in the Olympics. These innovations aim to improve the quality of competition and provide a fairer opportunity for athletes. The 1988 Seoul Olympics saw participation from 159 countries, with over 8,000 athletes competing in 23 sports covering 31 disciplines, with medals awarded in 237 events. The official mascot of the 1988 Seoul Olympics was Hodori, a Korean tiger designed to represent the friendliness and openness of the Korean people. Tigers hold a special place in Korean culture, often seen as symbols of strength, courage, and protection. In fact, the geographic shape of the Korean peninsula is often likened to a tiger, symbolizing national identity. The name Hodori comes from ho, meaning tiger in Korean, and dori, a friendly nickname for boys, giving it a warm and approachable feel. Hodori was designed as a smiling tiger wearing a traditional Korean hat called asangmo, with a ribbon waving in the air, highlighting elements of Korean tradition. Meanwhile, the official emblem of the 24th Olympics was the taeguk, a national symbol of South Korea. The taeguk, also featured on South Korea's national flag, represents the balance of the universe and the duality principle, similar to yin and yang. Using the taeguk as the Olympics logo reflected Korea's deep cultural philosophy and identity, emphasizing harmony and balance. Through Hodori and taeguk, the 1988 Seoul Olympics successfully showcased Korea's rich traditions and values on the international stage. The Soviet Union emerged as the overall champion, dominated with 55 gold medals, followed by East Germany and the United States. South Korea won 12 gold medals, placing them fourth, marking their best Olympic performance in history. The Olympics also featured legendary moments and major scandals. One of the biggest was Canada's Ben Johnson, who set a world record in the 100-meter sprint with a time of 9.79 seconds. Unfortunately, he was disqualified after testing positive for doping, and the gold medal was awarded to Carl Lewis from the United States. Meanwhile, East Germany's Kristen Otto made history as the first woman to win 6 gold medals in a single Olympics, in swimming. One of the most controversial moments occurred in the light middleweight boxing final between American boxer Roy Jones Jr. and South Korean boxer Park Shi-han. Jones Jr. dominated the match, landing 86 clean punches compared to Park's 32. However, the judges awarded the victory to Park with a 3-2 decision, sparking accusations of corruption and international controversy. This scandal led to significant changes in Olympic boxing's judging system. The Seoul Olympics were more than just a sporting event. They marked a turning point for South Korea, boosting its global recognition. The Olympics also paved the way for Korea to co-host the 2002 FIFA World Cup. What memorable moments do you remember from the Olympics? Share in the comments. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe, and turn on the notification bell so you won't miss our latest videos. See you in the next one.